What's going on, guys? What's going on, Tech Squad? What's going on, everybody? Tony here with another video. So, the play-in tournament is scheduled for the play-in tournament for last year. The first year of the play-in tournament was last year for the NBA, and we all know that the Lakers won the play-in tournament last year. So the play-in tournament this year is the same format as it was last year, where the teams are in groups, but the dates are for this play-in tournament is November 12th and December 12th, and it's going to be the same groups as last year, but it's going to be interesting to see who can win a championship this year because the Lakers last year won that championship. And I can see either like they beat the Pacers last year in the season tournament. I can see my Cavs probably winning in the in season tournament. Like I think the in season tournament is a good thing for the NBA because it gives more views, more people will watch basketball, and certainly more let somebody win a championship in the regular season because we don't know every year who's going to be the NBA champion, the NBA champions, the NBA champions of the regular season. We don't know who's going to get to the finals. But I definitely think that is a good move by the NBA. But Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Butler has one foot out of the door of Miami. Now, him and Pat Riley didn't see eye to eye. Jimmy Butler wants a new contract deal, and there's trade rumors going around for Jimmy Butler. Um, if Miami doesn't give Jimmy Butler the contract, um, he's probably gone. He's probably gone, but Miami will still have Bam for 3 or 5 years for his contract. And And Jimmy Butler was a second overall pick. Jimmy Butler put the Heat in the finals twice, put the Heat in the finals twice, but also lost in the NBA finals twice. I think what Jimmy Butler is missing is that championship. I think I think when it comes down, like we've seen Jimmy Butler play for the 76ers with Embiid. We've seen Jimmy Butler play with the Minnesota Timberwolves. We've seen him play with the Bulls. We've seen him play with Miami. So I think if he decides to stay with Miami or request a trade, like there's rumors right now that the Lakers are interested in Jimmy Butler. Like I can see that happening, like going to play with Bronny, Bron, AD. Um, the Lakers really missed out on a lot of key free agencies. Like Bron took a big pay cut, a big pay cut to a big pay cut to give the Lakers stretcher to either get Clay or DeRozan this offseason, but the Lakers did not get that. If if the Lakers are able to put a trade package together to get Jimmy Butler, like throw Max Christie in there, throw Christian Wood in there, or Hayes in there, or Cam Reddish in there, Like, if you can throw any of those guys in for a trade for Jimmy Butler and get the Heat, those kind of guys, I would say the Lakers with Jimmy Butler, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Bronny could win a championship, but that's if Jimmy Butler goes there. But I still think the Lakers can win a championship with LeBron, with with Anthony Davis, with Bronny, with with their other rookie, and with JJ Redick at the head coach position. Because I think when you look at the Lakers, they have 17 banners in the rafters, and that's very interesting. That's a very interesting rumor going around that the Lakers really didn't make any kind of moves. Any kind of moves. They tried to go for Clay, but he picked Dallas over the Lakers. They tried to go for DeRozan. DeRozan picked the Kings over the Lakers. So the Lakers have missed out this offseason on Gary Trent Jr. too, who they were trying to sign. But I think the Lakers have to win a championship because I think LeBron, like, we can all say LeBron's a first ballot Hall of Famer, and LeBron has had a good career, a awesome career. Like, LeBron has broken records, the all-time scoring record. Um, he should have won Defense Player of the Year back in 2012. That's just my opinion for LeBron. But if the Lakers make a trade right there for Jimmy Butler, that's interesting. That's very interesting to trade for Jimmy Butler. At least, at least in a few years, like when LeBron retires, whenever LeBron retires to play the game, because LeBron has that longevity and he been taking care of his body for all the seasons that he's been playing. It's like his 22nd season, who he's tied with Vince Carter with the most seasons played. I think once LeBron retires, like, you can say he's going to be the greatest player of all time with what LeBron is doing off the court and on the court because he's always going to be tied with Michael Jordan. Like, that Michael Jordan, LeBron James comeback will always be there. Will always be there, and people will always talk about that. But I do think this trade for Jimmy Butler to go to this rumor with Jimmy Butler, with the Lakers interested trading Jimmy Butler for Jimmy Butler, this is very interesting. Very interesting. And on top of that, like, if the Lakers do make this trade, the Lakers could win a championship. Like, they could still win a champ. They can still win a championship this year. But the Lakers, if they get Jimmy Butler, we can all say that that's a super team to watch out for because, like, you got Phoenix, you got Denver, you got the Mavs, you got you got Minnesota with Anthony Edwards, and Carl Anthony Towns. Like, if the Lakers trade for Jimmy Butler, I think we could all say that the super teams are going to come back in the NBA. We can say that. We can say that. But in other news, In other news, can the Ohio State Buckeyes win a national championship? Now, as a Buckeyes fan, as a Ohio State Buckeyes fan, I can say yes. I can say yes. Like we didn't make it to the playoffs. Um, we didn't make it to the playoffs last year. I think we can win a national championship. We know Michigan won that championship last year, and I think everybody is getting better in the college game in the college football season. And Ohio State is going to be one of those teams to look out for because they're going to be coming. And the only matchup I that Ohio State should be ready for is Ohio State versus Michigan. Ohio State versus Michigan because that is a big rivalry game there, or Ohio State versus Notre Dame. That is a big game there too. But I do think they can win a national championship um, this season or next season. And plus, like college, the college teams are offending, so new college teams might move to different conference. Like we've seen, I think Alabama and Texas move to a different con to a different um conference. So the college game and the college teams are offending, and this is very interesting. And the other thing is about the college season is there's going to be no Nick Saban for Alabama. So I'm I think Ohio State is going to beat Alabama this year because you don't have Nick Saban anymore as a head coach, and you like like players are switching schools, which that's the transporter to go to different schools and different teams. I just think Ohio State will win another national championship. If that's this year or next year, I can see them winning a championship. Jordan Love, Jordan Love for the Jordan Love for the Green Bay Packers is holding out on a new deal is on holding out for a new deal. Now he is making $11 million right now, but he's holding out for a deal for a deal for the Green Bay Packers, which I think the Green Bay Packers will get a deal done pretty soon here for Jordan Love to go back to training camp because all the NFL teams started training camp back again. And I think Jordan Love, when he first came to Green Bay, a lot of people were like, why would Green Bay decide to draft another quarterback if Green Bay had Aaron Rodgers at the time? I think it was a smart move. I think it was a smart move for Green Bay because for the Packers, like Aaron Rodgers is on the Jets now. Is on the New York Jets now. And would you rather draft a quarterback for the future, a quarterback for the future, or a wide receiver at the time? Because we really don't at the time, like Aaron Rodgers at the time, probably wanted to leave Green Bay, probably wanted to leave Green Bay or stay with Green Bay. So if I think that year before Aaron Rodgers left Green Bay, before he left Green Bay, Jordan Love learned a lot from Aaron Rodgers, I think. And a lot of people were curious about the draft pick for Jordan Love. A lot of people were curious about that, and I think a lot of Packers fans were like, we should have drafted a receiver. We shouldn't have drafted a receiver. Like the Packers, I think made a good choice because, like I said before, would you rather take a wide receiver or a quarterback for your future? And I think the Packers did the right decision to draft Jordan Love because look at the season he had last year. Look at the season he had last year. He put the Packers in the playoffs last year. So it was a good decision by the Packers to draft Jordan Love. Now I know he's not he's holding out on training camp, and when you look at the quarterback contract, when you look are how much the quarterbacks are asking for their deals, like we've seen Trevor, Trevor Lawrence get 5 years, 200 and something $1 million from the Jackson Jaguars, and we don't know how much money Tua is going to get or any of these other quarterbacks. Like we seen the quarterback market go up after Trevor Lawrence got and Patrick Mahomes, and the list just goes on and on. We see how much the quarterback market went up. We see how much the quarterback market went up. So Jordan Love is holding out on training camp. He's still going to training camp, but I think the Packers will get a deal done soon. A deal done soon for his contract. And the last and we have congrats to the Miami Heat for winning the Summer League championship. Last night they won the Summer League championship 118 to 120. Now this game went into overtime. We have to give Memphis credit because G.G. Jackson and Scottie Pippen Jr. did show up this game. Like there was a lot of easy money buckets going around and a lot of Jam City dunks going around in this game. And I know I know there's going to be like certain things, certain certain teams, certain people say, well, this team that I'm a fan of should have won. That team that I'm a fan of should have won. Every year it might be a different team in the summer league that wins a championship, and every year it might be someone in the NBA Finals or the play-in tournament that wins the championship. We just have to enjoy. We just have to enjoy who wins a championship. We just have to enjoy which team wins a championship and just be okay with it. Because how this game planned out, I think both teams were motivated. Both teams were motivated, and like this is the Heat's first summer league championship ever. So we gotta give a lot of credit to the Heat for winning this game and winning in overtime. Because now the summer league tag score is 120 to win a game. There's a summer league tag where you have to a summer league tag that you have to a summer league a summer league score that a summer league score. Finally, I got that correct. A summer league score that you're supposed to get to, and it's 120. So I think the Heat really showed up this game, and we have to give a lot of people. We have to give the the Memphis Grizzlies credit. Um, in the summer league, just how they play. We have to give a lot of the teams in the summer league a lot of credit. How all the teams played in the summer league. Because like these guys that play in the summer league play hard because we don't know at the end of the day like who's going to get signed after the summer league and for these players. So whoever gets signed for the Miami Heat, for the Memphis Grizzlies, for the Cavs, for the Lakers that played good in summer league, that these teams say, oh, this player played good, let's sign him. This is those guys' shot to make a NBA roster in summer league that didn't get drafted or is a free agent. Like this is their time to get shot a shot to make that NBA roster in summer league for these young players. But guys, sell this you're new and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there and stay blessed, everybody, and peace.